What's up, and welcome to another Mograph Mocast. I'm Dave.
And I'm Matt, and joining us today is the giant head in the sky, EJ Hassenfratz, and David Ariew.
Oh, I'm frozen again.
And he's frozen.
I'm gonna go into
just
fast forward motion.
Just like the movie. So we're here
I just
having a
saw
little...
it yesterday, actually. I saw Frozen 2. It was actually really good.
Really?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah,
I've been hearing good
liked
things.
I liked it the first time it was called Moana.
Oh.
Ew. Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice burn.
Yeah, no, EJ's frozen.
I watched the Downton Abbey movie last night.
Oh, that one's really good, too.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Did you see the show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I watched the hell out of that show.
Yeah.
Get my
I only just saw it in the past few months. Had me watch all of it. I'm like, you kidding me? This is... Anyway, yeah. But, yeah.
Get your British on. Yeah, so we're having a holiday show. We're just talking, we're just hanging out, and I'm drinking scotch. I don't know about you guys.
Happy Mola Day. Mograph holiday.
Merry
Holiday.
Festivus to the rest of us. So we're not going to talk about anything today. We're just going to hang out and be stupid. And we're going to take some... Yeah, we're going to take some calls in a little bit, and we're going to ask what you want Festivus to the rest of us. So we're not going to talk about anything today. We're just going to hang out and be stupid. And we're going to take some... Yeah, we're going to take some calls in a little bit, and we're going to ask what you want for Christmas or for Festivus or whatever your holiday is.
I really hope the answer to that is a 40-hour Houdini training series.
Ooh, yeah. I would like that.
That would be good.
You corporate shills.
Tokyo Megaplex says he's smoking a fat blunt that he got from Santa.
I got from Santa.
That's nice.
What?
Matt has...
the only way to enjoy the Mograph holiday special.
Matt, you have a clear drink. Is that water you're drinking? Mountain Dew is... You can see through it.
No, it's Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah.
Crystal Mountain Dew.
Crystal Meth and Dew.
Is that a thing? No.
You can just see through it on the green screen.
They've always got new flavors.
It's Crystal Meth. No.
So let's start out with some holiday stuff. What do you want for the holiday, Matt?
I already got what I wanted. It was this microphone. This new microphone.
What mic is
What
that?
you got?
Well, that was easy.
It's a Sennheiser 421-2 II.
It's Sennheiser, then it's going to be fancy.
Yeah,
that's what I have.
It's normally like a $400 mic. I just bought a used one off of eBay for like $250. So
Nice.
Yeah,
I've got Matt's present right here, which I showed him the other day. He's got to come meet me to play pool if he wants to get it.
That's my present. He buys me all these expensive gifts.
Elgato Stream Deck.
He's my sugar daddy.
Stream Deck. He's your sugar daddy.
And like the one thing
that's
he
pretty
wants
sad.
is just come play pool with me.
Yeah,
it's like stop being an old man and just come play pool
just
with me.
Once.
All right.
That's actually what I wanted for Christmas last year, and I didn't get it.
My friend.
We bought each other Switches
on your hangout sessions.
Heck yeah.
Now that he's moved to Texas.
He's already been to that pool hall, and Matt hasn't.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, how about that, Ryan?
Oh,
little Ryan.
But Ryan doesn't have kids or a wife.
True.
And Ryan doesn't wake up at 6:40 a.m.
That means you can't play pool ever if you have kids.
Yep.
So
somehow Dave manages to do that.
So, what do you want, David?
I already got what I want. I got a house.
Yay!
Yeah.
Moving to Denver to hang out with EJ and drink sour beers. Yeah.
Every single day.
So exciting. Every
I'm
single
so
day.
excited to have y'all closer.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Y'all, as in y'all's family.
Denver feels very central, and because it's like such a big airport, you can fly wherever for just a couple hours. Or
yeah, dude. And it's gonna be like so cheap to have y'all over. It's like if we want y'all to come over for the weekend, we could just say, "Hey, you want to come down for the weekend? We'll pay for it." It's like $100. You know,
true story. Yeah,
it'd be awesome.
Yeah. What about you, EJ?
Ride the Lucifer horse.
You got a Christmas sweater on, like me.
I do.
Yep.
Yeah. Mine. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh,
nice.
Of course.
Do you like that we addressed your Christmas card to you guys and Gus?
And Gus. I loved it.
And Gus. That's funny.
Gus actually is wearing his he's got a little elf outfit, but he's downstairs. Maybe he'll come up later.
Can you?
Oh my god!
Can you see mine?
I just noticed. Yeah.
What is that?
Most people don't even notice.
Doing it.
Oh yeah. You had this one on last year.
Oh, it's some fornication.
Some fornicating deer.
Fornicating reindeer.
Yeah. See how long I can go. It's hot
just
here.
have a normal Christmas sweater.
This is Texas. We don't wear sweaters that long, so
yeah, it's supposed to be mid-70s on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
those are the most depressing days.
That sucks.
Christmases.
Yeah,
it snowed like once on Christmas, and it was amazing.
It was super cool. EJ's already done. He's leaving.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm out. All right.
Yeah. All right.
I got a meeting.
I have the lines on my face because the stupid sun.
It's kind of cool. It actually adds depth to the scene.
It's like film noir.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
It's like you're a private detective in your office.
Right.
I know,
right. My whole face.
What'd you do with the girl?
Right
see?
So we are going to take some calls later on.
Yeah.
In a little bit, which is going to be nice. I don't think we'll be on for too long, but I figured that we would also talk about some of the movies or TV shows that we're enjoying that we always group text about. And see what's going on there. We'll try not to spoil anything. Has anybody seen Star Wars yet? We won't spoil that.
No, I haven't. I don't think I'm gonna.
Shut your mouth about Star Wars. I don't want to know anything yet.
Well, none of us have seen it.
That's funny. So none of us have seen it. That's
wow.
hilarious.
Perfect.
I heard it's awful. So.
Yeah.
It's 55% or something on Rotten Tomatoes, and it only made like $175 million.
That's all.
I think
the thing is
not very much for Star Wars.
Like, I really think that we should not talk about this. I think we should talk about Cats.
Oh, Cats. And how they're still doing VFX on it, even though it's been released.
They're still doing VFX. That is ridiculous.
Wait.
There's a patch like a video.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That movie. What? You didn't hear about this?
No.
They already released Cats into the theater, and there are so many problems with the VFX. Like the feet don't touch the ground, and they're hovering and stuff.
No way.
You know?
Oh.
Yeah, and so
but they spent like hundreds of millions on it. How could that?
$91 million. Oh
my god!
And it made 6.8 opening weekend.
Oh no! That's the biggest fail ever.
Oh my gosh! It's gonna bomb so bad.
That's
like, just look at it. It looks like what nightmares are made of.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know.
Horrible.
I think it looks super cool.
Taylor Swift cat.
As dumb as it is,
so dumb.
I think it looks. Yeah, it looks.
You'd think it would do better just for like the meme potential. You know how it blew up. Yeah.
Well, that's where the
so bad it's good
came from.
Where what came from?
That's where the 6.8 million came from.
Oh yeah, exactly. Just the people that are like so grossed out by it that they need to see. It's like a train wreck you can't look away from. Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
So Mandalorian, everybody caught up on Mandalorian.
Yeah,
I'm back on the Mandalorian train.
Finally.
I think we are all back on the train.
Shit talking. We were shit talking there for quite a while. EJ just kept blasting like 2 a.m. like so stupid.
Yeah, 2 a.m. I'm just like I'm watching a new episode. I just get angry about it. God damn it!
you hit us up. You're like, is it worth watching the next episode? We're all like, yes. Finally.
And I watched it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Like we got to wait until the 27th for the last episode. I wonder. I sure hope they do a season 2.
And I'm gonna be
Oh, they already confirmed a season 2 after the first episode came out. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Was that or was that Picard? I know they already
super early.
Season 2 for Picard.
Is Picard a show?
In January.
It's coming out. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, super excited about that one.
Me too.
But yeah, last episode of Mandalorian, directed by Taika Waititi. I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh, snap!
So
That's gonna be awesome.
The episode that just came out was directed by the same woman that directed the first one. So like the first one was like the best one so far, and then this one was like, okay, it's on that level. You know?
Yeah.
Like they just all need to be on that level. Like just get to the meat of the show. I don't care about rando. Bad guys.
I mean,
Rando.
That's his new name.
Rando.
Rando
Calrissian. First sip of scotch.
Mando.
Scotch. It's pretty good. It's good scotch.
You
know, there's something about drinking scotch an hour after you wake up.
Was denied a bank loan.
Yeah. We're gonna take calls.
Something about drinking scotch an hour before you wake up. It's called alcoholism, Dave.
Yeah.
It's called alcoholism.
Doubt. This is the most I've had to drink in the last month, so unless you count yesterday when I was drinking those little, the little chocolates that have the alcohol in them.
Oh yeah, how many did you have?
Those are good. I had like 4 of those bad boys.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's equivalent of half a shot.
Really? And they're candy?
Like yeah, it's candy, and they have liquor in them.
Man, things have gotten so much cooler since I stopped drinking.
Eat your alcohol? Like rum ham.
Yeah.
Rum ham.
You eat your booze? God damn it, Frank, that's a genius.
What's that?
That's one of the best
rum ham.
Yeah. Okay. Episodes of what?
It's Always Sunny.
Oh,
when Matthias and I were down in Tampa, we stayed at Bro Durr's house, and we literally just watched Always Sunny for 3 nights in a row.
Oh, that's amazing.
Just laughing our asses off.
That's so funny. Good. Did you watch the Dayman episodes?
No, we didn't.
Oh, those are the best ones. The Nightman Cometh, like the musical they do. Oh, it's the best episode ever.
We watched the Jersey Shore one that has rum ham, that has the suntan lotion drink, and the crystal meth guys.
Yep.
I can't believe, David, that you haven't watched Rick and Morty yet. I thought you had watched.
I know.
One episode.
You haven't watched any episode?
No, I haven't watched any of the new season because I thought I had to pirate it. But Dave tells me that it's on Adult Swim, like free, like whatever
in 4K.
I was like, I don't have the cables, the fancy, I just got streaming services.
It's too much trouble to pirate these days. Just pay $9 for what you want. Yeah. See, they did. That's the good thing. See, it's going to go back to piracy if they start putting every good show on its own network.
Its own streaming platform.
That's one of the problems right now. I've found, like, if I want my kids, like, I want to watch the Lorax. I was like, all right, let me see where I can stream it.
Yeah.
I have every streaming service, but I can't do it. And so it's like, I'm not going to pay $12 for the Lorax. That's dumb. It's a dumb movie. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
I go to Amazon.
Can't you just rent it on Amazon?
That's what I use.
Yeah, but I don't like renting movies. Because especially
do it all the time.
When you got a kid, he's gonna watch it 800 times.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
I just buy them.
Yeah.
I just know, like, if you're on Amazon and it's like $9 to buy a Christmas movie, it's like I'm gonna watch it next year and the year after that, the year after that. Just buy it. That's fine. I gotta.
With Disney Plus, like, almost all the good Christmas movies are on there. Home Alone and stuff like that. And then I got
on Disney Plus, really?
Yeah, Home Alone 1, 2, and 3 are on Disney Plus.
Is 3 even a thing? Like
3?
No,
it's bad.
Doesn't even have Macaulay Culkin.
Doesn't even have Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, screw that.
Yeah, forget about that.
Did you have you seen Behind the Movies That You Loved or something like that? It's on Netflix.
Oh, that looks like it was really good. Yeah,
it is good.
It's a spin-off of that toy show, isn't it?
Yeah. I watched the one on Ghostbusters and I watched the one on Home Alone. Dude, Warner Brothers effed up bad on Home Alone.
Why?
Because they originally were the ones who were making Home Alone. And then basically, what's his name? Who's the writer? The dude. Or maybe it was Chris Columbus instead of the other. Yeah, Chris Columbus. He told Warner Brothers, he's like, I can make this movie for $10 million, And then he came back a little bit later and he's like, hey, it's actually going to be $15 million, And they're like, nope, shut it down,
Whoops.
But he had just so happened to have like dinner with someone at Fox, at 20th Century Fox. And he's like, yeah, I think we're going to get shut down. This movie's going to be $15 million to do and they don't want to do it. And Fox was like, all right, well, if they back out, we'll do it. And so Warner Brothers backed out. And then, like, 20th Century Fox basically picked it right back up, and it ended up being, like, one of the highest-grossing movies of all time.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hear they built the whole set inside of, like, a big...
Yes.
What was it in?
Yeah, totally. Like, the whole inside of the house was actually just a set. I had no idea.
It was, like in a school or something? In an old...
Yeah. So, basically, the same school that they used to shoot, like, Ferris Bueller's Day Off or The Breakfast Club... it's the exact same school as that one. And then at the end scene, whenever they had the flooded basement, where he's running through the basement that's all flooded, they actually built that into the swimming pool.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So what was the benefit of like making it all set? I guess just total flexibility.
Yeah.
To like move walls and whatever.
The inside of the house didn't look that great. Like it was a lot smaller. So yeah, it's pretty cool. The Ghostbusters one was really rad. It was talking all about the practical effects and the team that did it and like how they were under such a tight deadline in order to get it done. I don't know. It's cool.
That whole sorry, go ahead.
what was that series called, Matt?
Yeah.
It's like the movies.
The movies that made us or something, or
something like that.
Because they have the toys that made us, and they have the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode. Yeah, which is really interesting.
I don't know if I saw that one. I watched the Power Rangers one. That one was really good. Surprisingly.
Yeah. Check out
the movies that made us.
Check out Turtles, because it talks about Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird and how they met and how all the toys happened. Yeah,
I did.
And how Playmates just took a gamble on them. You know, because everybody's like, who's Playmates? Nobody knew who Playmates was. It was just a random, like, Japanese company or something making, like, these little toys. And it just blew up and they became millionaires.
Yeah.
So I got a message from Beeple the other day after we talked about Mandalorian, by the way. And he's like, bro, he's like, I feel the same way about the whole thing. It's like, I wonder if he's watched the latest one, because it's finally going somewhere.
Maybe he'll call in.
4 is just so bad. That's the worst one, I feel.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll call in or not realize that the Christmas episode is today, and he'll call in 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
It's the 200th episode, right?
Yeah.
You could literally, like, I don't know, watch 5 minutes of the 4th one, learn about that character that's in it, and then just skip the rest and just fast forward to the latest one.
Yeah,
and you would not have missed a single thing.
It feels like Star Trek for a bit, where it's just like fully self-contained episodes that don't relate to the rest of the plot, except for like one character that like that woman from the 4th episode is just so like wooden anyway. Like, why do we even need her?
Yeah, stereotypical. I like how the flames come out of the fireplace and go over the stocking every once in a while.
Over the stocking.
That's a fire hazard right there.
That's pretty good.
That After Effects mask.
At any moment, everything gets burst into flame.
Yeah. Oops. I'm going to upgrade the cabin for the next one. It needs a little work. Yeah.
You should take a picture while we're at the next Camp Mograph.
Right.
You know?
Dave, I'm pretty impressed by like the little flickering light there, though. Like, that's kind of playing around in the fireplace. It looks really good. Yeah.
A little vibrate. It's just a octane
just
light.
A vibrate tag.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Moves it around.
Those little subtle attentions to detail. It's good.
There's no sky moving.
Yeah, sky's not moving. You got this. You got the flag right here.
It's like episode 4 of Mandalorian.
Yeah, actually, we ended up doing something like this for a client this year who needed a digital set for a big holiday presentation, like in a huge ballroom. And so we did this super detailed room with a fireplace, just like that. Same thing, vibrate tag and, you know, Compton fire and all that kind of stuff. It was a lot of fun.
Vibrate tag is always the answer.
I want to
lazy animation is my way for sure.
Yeah.
We have been me and my wife and my kid, we've been driving around the neighborhoods checking out all the different, like, you know, like Christmas lights and stuff like that, you know. And I really want to do a projection map on my house.
I've always wanted to do that.
Oh, that would be cool.
Right? But it's like what would the cost be, and where would I store this thing? And then I came up with the idea of maybe I'll just do it on my neighbor's, like right across the street, because I could set the thing up in my office and shoot it directly onto their house. Yeah. You know? But then they get all the attention.
No, what you have to do, I've thought this through. What you got to do, you're going to have to dig a trench in the front yard, right? And
sure, okay.
Like a small trench, and you're going to have to build like a secure weather sealed box, and you're going to have to put a lock on it so nobody can take the projector. And you're going to have to put it out there and do it that way. That's the only way to do it, have it go through some plexiglass. I mean, that would work technically.
I think it would be easier just to do it on my neighbor's house. I just need to become friends with my neighbors. You know? Be like, hey.
I love how in today's modern society, we don't know our neighbors at all.
Right?
Dude,
I mean, like,
you know what?
Yeah.
It's funny. I've noticed, like, so I've lived in 3 different houses. You know, my first house, I didn't really know anyone. My second house, I knew just about everyone. And now my third house, I only know like 2 people. And that's because they go to school with my kid. Right? The second house, it's because we had a house with a drive up, like a driveway in the front, you know, so everyone would be, there was no alleyway, all the other houses, they've all had alleyways, and the only other neighbor I know here is because he's across from my alley,
Oh, yeah. You don't have like your traditional neighborhood where your driveway's in the front. You go out, you wave next door, you see the street.
Hi, Bob.
I rarely go out the front door of my house.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
So like there'll be weeks on end where you don't see a single human being in your neighborhood.
Correct.
Yeah. So other shows that are really good right now, like I wanted to mention that For All Mankind on Apple Plus, because it is so good. I'm not drunk enough to do Mandalorian yet, or not Mandalorian, Orville, but yeah, no, this is so good. Like it's basically, it feels like Apollo 13. It feels like, I don't know, The Right Stuff or one of those older space movies, 60s, but it's fictional. It's what happened if the space program kept going and there was still a space race and like still Russia US race, and it is so good. The last 2 episodes were freaking amazing.
What's it called again?
It's called For All Mankind. The problem is, like, this should have been on like Netflix or I don't know, something that wasn't so obscure. Apple Plus, like nobody has Apple Plus. This thing would be just.
I didn't even know Apple Plus was a thing. Like, I literally have never heard of Apple Plus.
It's because it came out at the same time as Disney Plus. It got overshadowed.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And
their existing library is nothing.
So
yeah.
Oh, GSG Plus.
It's
everything's plus.
Yeah.
Mograph Plus.
Mograph Plus.
Mograph Plus.
What is Mograph Plus?
Mograph Plus.
Yeah, you gotta figure that one out.
Oh man. All right. Well, we'll figure that out for 2020.
Yeah.
We can do Mograph minus.
There you go.
We pay you to watch our
yeah. Mograph minus is what it is right now.
An exercise in desperation.
Yeah. Mograph multiply.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Mograph pie. Not the food. The science thing, the math thing.
Right. No.
Yeah. Everyone's on the same page.
Yeah, totally. Oh man, this scotch
it's
down.
It's actually a pie service. You sign up and you get pies sent to you every month.
Just by Mograph.
That's funny.
You just like got the logo cut out on the top of it.
Right.
That's all it is.
This scotch goes down way too easy, guys.
It's just a pie.
Right.
How
do people call in, Dave? How do people call in? Yeah.
Let's get going on that. We got some peeps watching here.
Where's Pee Wee Herman?
I know. We thought about paying for Pee Wee to call in because that would be really cool.
Yeah,
that cameo service with all the C-list celebrities.
That's so great.
That would have been amazing.
But
I'm just thinking, these people are sitting there. So it's this service where C-list, Cameo.com, C-list celebrities, they'll do it's weird because it's like from 15 seconds to like maybe 2 minutes long. You just get a shout out. So like if you want to I'm going to have, Pee Wee Herman say hi to my brother for me for his birthday or wish him Merry Christmas. He'll just record. And some of them have a higher production value than others. They have Bam Margera from Jackass.
Yeah.
And I think he charges like $150. And it's just him. Like you could see all the things they've done recently. And it's just him looking like hungover as shit on a plane.
Yeah.
Like on a plane. And he's like, what's up? Bam Margera here. Just saying, hey, shout out to Matt.
Dave, if you can go to the Cameo page, it's got Paul Rubens on the front. He's singing just a bunch of Christmas carols.
Oh, God.
That's awesome. I mean, some people are really embracing it. Some of them are just, but I'm just thinking that's 15 seconds. He made $150.
Yeah.
He's just chilling on a plane. He could have banged out $5,000.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's great for the C-list celebrities. They make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
But Pee Wee's Christmas special, it's like a staple. What about Brett Favre?
Gottfried?
Brett Favre.
And then there's just people that have no idea who the hell these people are.
Of course, Andy Dick is on there.
Even more magical.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about call-ins. Let's get some call-ins going. I think this will be fun.
Yeah.
All right. So the Skype name that you need to dial into is called Mograph Calls, all one word. Make sure, don't just call. Make sure that you just send me a little text here, and I'll say, okay, cool, go ahead and call in.
We'll call you.
Well, no, we don't have to do that. We can have them call in once we agree. I'm going to put up the little screen here, and just hit us up on text, and I'll just tell you, okay, go ahead and call in, that kind of thing, and we'll talk. So I'll keep that little chat window open here for whoever wants to call in, and we'll continue on in our magical journey. What do y'all want to do? What do you
so magic? I feel the magic everywhere.
Y'all have any work going on right now?
Yeah.
No.
For
hey, look, it's me again.
Visuals.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm getting it set up. Whoever calls in is going to be right there. Yeah. Look, you can see your green screen. Oh man, we ruined the magic. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I mean, in front of the curtain.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about. You know what? Can we talk about the merger real quick while we're waiting?
Yeah, let's talk about the merger.
Yeah. So I want to know what y'all think about what do these two companies who are relatively different? How are they gonna help each other?
I'll tell you what. If we could get some of those particular particles inside of cinema, that would be pretty 40. Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, but is that just going to compete with X? X particles is already so strong. I don't totally understand the need for. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's important to have default Cinema 4D things be robust, but X particles is already so badass. It doesn't totally make sense to me to move in that direction. I don't know, because it feels like an extension of Cinema 4. Yeah, they just need to buy Insidium and then merge it in there by default.
I don't think Insidium would sell.
You don't think so?
It's just me personally. I don't think they would.
I don't know. Bob's watching right now. Come on, Bob, call in.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, come on, Bob. Come on, just sell X particles.
Make it happen.
Come on, just sell X particles.
Just sell it.
Please, just sell it. Come on.
Who's watching? We got Swaroop, Kent, Bob, Rockaforce. Tokyo Megs needs to call in. That's for sure.
Yeah, come on.
Rockaforce, Kent. Come on, Kent.
Tokyo Nug.
You're all talking in the chat. You need to get on that Skype, yo.
See you.
Come on.
Where's Raid Zero? I need Raid Zero up in here.
Yeah, I know. Some Phil.
Somebody chat him on Skype or text or something and tell him to get up. Wake up. What time is it there? 6:30?
Wake up, Phil.
6:30.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Oh. What are you looking for?
Sage needs to be here.
What are you looking forward to for next year in motion?
Camp Mograph.
No. Camp Mograph for sure.
Oh yeah, what other red named companies could
just Red Camera.
Red cameras, yeah.
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Yeah. Come on, Rick Bogus. Call in Rick Bogus.
It makes so much sense.
Bob's just a minion. He has no executive power whatsoever, he says.
Man. Everybody's scared to call in. I see you guys out there.
I'm excited to continue to make money.
Yes. Well, that. Yeah. I'm excited to do NAB next year for sure.
Yeah.
We're going to have
NAB. A lot of stuff is going to be happening all about that time. That, and then our ticket sales for Camp Mograph go on sale at the same time. It's going to be interesting this year because they're changing around the dates, and then the big party is on Saturday instead of Sunday. And, so I don't know. What's going to be cool is everyone's going to be coming in on. I would think that everyone would be coming in on Saturday, which is going to make flights a lot cheaper, which is nice.
Man, I'm so pissed. I think I ruined my keyboard this morning.
No,
man.
Did you have sugar inside your keyboard?
I spilled my coffee.
Not inside
I didn't even spill that much coffee, but a couple keys aren't working. I spilled it on the desk, and I guess a couple drops got in the keyboard, and it's freaking expensive ass Razer keyboard too. Man.
Oh, that sucks.
I didn't think that these things could ruin that easy, but apparently they can.
I think mine's a Razer keyboard, and it's got issues where if I hit the period key, it hits both the period and slash together. There's 4 keys that you hit one and it hits.
When's the last time y'all cleaned it out?
Never.
Yeah, maybe if I clean
mine out at least once a year.
I feel so. What do you do to clean it out? Do you have to individually take out the keys or what?
Yeah.
It doesn't take.
I feel like I would break it if I did that.
Nah.
Oh, they come right off.
Look,
Okay.
Uh-oh. I gotta escape.
What did you do?
Oh, there's no escape.
Oh, crap. Now I gotta, like...
do you literally just pull it, or do you have to do something?
Yeah, you just pull it off. Look, I did it. Look at this. Look at that. I lost control.
Bob says, I wonder if Maxon are thinking about comping inside a cinema. See, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I even told them I would love to see Super Comp inside of cinema. Yeah. That would be pretty cool. You know?
Color grading tools seems like an obvious,
Yeah.
Somebody, my keyboard's not working. Hit up Beeple and tell them to call in.
I think they just bought Red Giant just because it's available, and they're probably like, "Okay, now what do we do?
More acquisitions, more."
I don't think they said like, "Hey, we need comping pools in cinema. Let's buy Red Giant."
Yeah, but they know each other.
Here's the thing about Red Giant and Maxon is they are both very cool companies. You know, like they share a lot of the same values and the same
community aspect.
The same community aspect. Yeah.
That's
so they're very similar in the way that they
remember that time Red Giant gave us all their software that one time.
Yeah.
I'm
right.
Free Cinema 4D.
We promise we'll go to the Media Motion Ball.
Yeah.
Sorry, that couldn't even get me to the Media Motion Ball this year.
Oh man.
Not even for free software.
So, okay, what are we doing at NAB this year? As much as we can talk about, we've been talking about some plans. Everything's like a different day, right? It's all a day early.
Yeah. Sunday we're gonna do the podcast, right?
I believe so. Yes, Sunday would be the podcast instead of Monday.
Pedro, don't start talking like that.
What?
Said Adobe bought Mixamo and Substance. Maxon buys Redshift and Red Giant, both aligning themselves for a badass. No, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Badass.
Stop putting it out in the world because it's not gonna happen.
Shut your whole mouth. You shut your mouth when you talk to me.
No, I just don't like. It can't happen. Like I'm telling you, there's gonna be, and I even told Paul this. I said, listen. If y'all sell to Adobe, like there's going to be a mass exodus. Like people will be moving on to something else. I know I would.
I mean, I don't think that's true, but I still hope that they don't combine.
People would be upset.
Adobe's building their own thing. They're already making plans on their own 3D app.
The number of years that it took us to learn Cinema 4D, and we're still learning. It's like, I feel like, I don't know, that's just such a major tool. It's the hub. Like, they're not just going to if Adobe buys it, they're not just going to ruin it immediately. Like, it'll be like a slow decline.
People are already moving to Blender. What are you talking about?
Or Maya, you know?
I would go to Blender before I went to Maya.
Have you seen Blender 2.8?
I have been doing... Hey, have you heard the good news?
What is this you say?
Have you heard the good news?
What is this Blender?
No, I would move over to Houdini probably a whole lot more, you know, now that I'm doing that sweet Houdini training that's going to be coming soon. Y'all don't know. Like, this Houdini training is awesome. I'm just trying to get y'all pumped
Matt's
for it.
beta testing.
I am pumped for it. I want to do it. I will be a beta tester, except I've got so much work going on in other
We only have 2 people beta testing right now. It is literally me and one other person. Yeah. And like coming from a C4D background, like this is why this course is really good. Because
nobody's
super
done
focused.
Like such a move from Cinema 4D to Houdini.
And the thing is, like, you don't necessarily need to know cinema in order to do it, you know. I hit up people. I'm like, come on, Colin. He's like, right now?
Yes. When we're actually doing a podcast.
Mark starts talking about a bunch of like things in cinema and referencing them, and it's really easy to understand. It's super cool. I'm really excited about this course. I'm 9 hours into it, and I'm not even to like the full particles and simulations and stuff, just like figuring out how to keep everything procedural. It's very cool. I dig it. So y'all will too. And I'm very excited.
Face.
Yeah, but
dig your face so much.
Here's the thing. CB Graphics is going to call in. He wants to know the Skype. If you want to call in, it's Mograph calls. If you send me a little request, I'll be like, "What's up, yo?"
Screaming kids everywhere.
Oh yeah. Beeple said he's at the mall with his kids.
Does Houdini Mark ever show how he does that crazy Escher waterfall thing, or
I don't know
of those kind of like. Yeah,
I've only done
Instagram experience.
So most of the stuff that he's showing, like I've done like 3 kind of project type things, you know, so far. But most of it is just like it's all to understand concepts, you know. And it's neat because as I'm going through it,
then you get more into the actual.
Yeah.
Part 1 is intro. Part 2 is called the cool stuff.
Yeah. So part 1, you know, I'm almost done with part 1, and part 1, I don't know, it's so cool. Yeah. And what was always confusing to me with jumping into Houdini is that like you don't know any of the nodes, you know, or what they do. I think that's the hardest part about learning a different render engine or one that's based around nodes is trying to figure out all the nodes first.
Right.
You know, like you can figure out what you want to do, but you don't know the node to do it. So what's cool is like he doesn't necessarily, at least in the ones that I've gotten to yet, he doesn't lay out every single node and say, this is what this does. This is what this does. He just goes along and says, okay, now we're going to lay down this node, you know, and then as you get going and the more and more you do it, the more you realize what these nodes are. And then
that's
before
the way
he
to
says
do it.
It's like, okay, I know what node.
It's more like we're going to create a thing and use all the nodes that are necessary versus like, here is every node. Like, I don't need to know every node. I need to know how to do something.
Yeah. Like round tripping from C4D to Houdini and back. That's the thing is it's not necessarily like replacing C4D. It's like, here's how you use this to do the things you want to do in Houdini. And then you bring it back into Cinema and you do your render. That's the real thing. So, and the thing is, I've tried to do this. I've tried to do training before, you know, so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The number one thing that I have noticed that I wish Cinema would do was they've got all this procedural stuff in Houdini, blah blah blah. You go through it, and it's still just like butter, you know, just moving through the screen and stuff like that. Like there's no lag at all, you know. But the more stuff you add into a cinema scene and keeping it procedural,
it bogs down.
Yeah, it bogs down.
Yeah, I noticed that about Houdini for sure. Yeah,
it's pretty
back in like 20. I only tried it in like 2014 when it was like not nearly as like accessible as it is now.
Yeah.
And I totally just got overwhelmed and quit.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to get overwhelmed.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, snap!
Wait, where's mine?
Where are you?
Turn on your video. Wait, okay.
Oh, your video's not on. Here we go.
Hey, there he is.
There you are.
You gotta put it on the screen.
There we go.
There he is.
That goddamn snake oil salesman people.
Snake oil salesman.
Oh my gosh! Turn it sideways.
Mini golf.
Turn it sideways.
Is this mini golf?
There we go. There we go.
It's everybody.
Oh man, that looks like pandemonium.
Pandemonium.
Jeez.
Wow.
Go ask the kids what they think of the Red
mall
Giant
in
merger.
South Carolina.
Well, I can't. I'm in Wisconsin.
Oh, you're in Wisconsin.
Home for the Honda days.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Hi.
The crap's going on.
Oh yeah.
He's got to be censored people.
I know.
Oh, censored people.
Too many. There's so many
Daddy Beeple.
Daddy people.
Yeah.
Daddy people. There it is.
Hey,
He's like, watch yourself.
What do you want for Christmas?
What
do you want for Christmas?
For Christmas? Real-time rendering in Cinema 4D.
Here we go.
There it is. Yucky Dog, I'm out of here. Nobody wants to see this. Peace out.
All right.
That's not true.
Bye.
Bye, Daddy people.
Bye, Daddy people.
Oh man, that's funny.
Wow, that's the first I've ever heard him censor himself.
Right?
He's like, what the crap is this?
Crap.
What the higgity honk dork
What the higgity honk? What's going on?
Oh
We were
man.
snappers?
Snappers?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
heckin'
really
dang.
Oh, heckin' dang.
Cheese and rice.
Gosh darn you, sons of britches.
Sons of britches. Oh my god.
Yippee kayak, other buckets.
PKA, Mr. Falcon.
Wow. It's like you guys prepped that. All right, here we go. This is Cameron Butterfield calling in.
Oh, Cameron.
What's up?
Let's see if we can get this going. Oh, there we go.
Hey,
What's up?
How's it going? Oh, that's people. Let me change.
Denver local. You guys met him, right? At the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. I'm like halfway to Cameron, so I'm like in Castle Rock, and he's all the way in Colorado Springs. So you can go hang out with him, or go hang out with DJ. Either way. Yeah.
Oh man. What do you want for Christmas? Or Festivus?
Or Hanukkah. Or Kwanzaa.
An Apple Watch. It's definitely Christmas.
Apple Watch. Nice.
Apple Watch would be dope.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Me and my wife just had
nice. That's the main question.
On the 8th of December.
Congrats.
Nice. Congrats.
It's interesting. I took 2 weeks off, and now I'm getting back to the freelance work, and balancing all that has been definitely a challenge for sure.
Yeah. I'm very nervous about that. I got one coming in 5 weeks.
So
cool. That's very nerve-wracking.
Did you end up taking baby photos? Using any of Chelsea's tips?
I did. They're actually in the parenting Slack right now. I uploaded some of them.
Oh, that's amazing. Sweet.
Oh, yeah. No, they looked really good. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard. She wanted to stay awake the whole time. Like we tried getting her tired. We wanted to do some sleeping photos, and she was like, "Nope. I'm just going to keep my eyes open the whole time."
How many days old was she at the time? Because there's a very small window.
Yeah, she's only almost 2 weeks.
Yeah,
just over 2 weeks.
It's I think for Chelsea, it's it has to be in the first week or something. There's a very small window. Otherwise, the babies are super awake. Baby photography.
Yeah,
have to do it very days of life. Is crazy.
My wife was late too, so she was 41 in a few days.
Okay.
She was already super aware.
She was already awake in the womb.
Yeah. So
what's going on?
Let's party.
Oh man.
What are you looking forward to in motion graphics for 2020?
So I'm a big Mac fan. I got a Hackintosh, and I'm wanting to see what they're going to do with the Mac Pro. I feel like their whole quad GPU setup with the cards they got in there. If everything works out great with Octane X, it might be enough for me to want to buy one. Mm-hmm. But right now, I've been rocking a Hackintosh, and I got 3 1080 Ti's in it. And I'm stuck in High Sierra, which kind of sucks.
I was going to say, you're going to be stuck, yeah.
Yeah, but everything works well. I have an issue with CUDA. I have to disable it and enable it when I'm using the render engine, which really sucks.
Because otherwise, the computer will lock up and crash. Just use it as a real PC.
Yeah, just switch to PC, dude. You're already halfway there. You can do it.
You already built it for 2 months.
Really?
What stopped you from what was the What was the deciding factor?
It's Nick Campbell's excuse, which is the OS.
I know, but what about the OS specifically? Bugged you?
So Explorer.
Here it goes. Here's where you explain why you like what you want, and we're gonna tell you why you're wrong.
It's there's an app that can fix that.
Yeah.
Right. And stuff like that, and it was still just so clunky compared to how OS X handles it.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I don't like about Explorer is the search, feature kind of sucks.
Yeah,
it does.
Recent files too. The way you can use Finder to go to recent files,
right,
or whatever. It's so intuitive, and it knows exactly where you just were. And
it doesn't. Not having a proper search doesn't bug me that much because I already know where all my files are. I don't lose things that often. When you're organizing projects, you're I know where this is. So but I think there are apps that you can download that will fully overwrite your Explorer that do a much better job of searching and stuff like that. But it's annoying that you have to go to those links to fix it. But there are certain things that I like better now about Explorer versus Finder. Just small things. Yeah.
And I think muscle memory is another one too. Just for so many years, I've been doing.
Yeah, but that'll
I hear you can break out of it, but I tried muscles. And I could not. It was I was slowing down. It was crippling me. I just couldn't. I couldn't work as fast as I would in Macland. So
yeah,
that was the hardest part. But I'm stuck in the Hackintosh realm right now until we find out what Apple does with their new GPUs. And
did you build
waiting for Octane X, which should be any day now.
Any day now. That's what we always say, but then it just takes years,
I mean, Jules said that it was coming before the end of the year, and it's not
true.
The year yet,
8 more days. We'll see.
Yeah. He'll wait until the 31st at midnight to release it.
Right. So did you build the Hackintosh yourself?
Yes. Yeah,
cool.
Actually, let me switch my camera.
Yeah, let's see it.
Ooh.
Did you build it into like a Mac case? That's what I would do. Like I'd buy an old like G4 or something.
No.
Nice. No, you got the Corsair Air 740, yeah?
Yes. No, it's the 720, I believe. Maybe it is the 740. I'm not sure.
One of those. Yeah. No, that's the same case I have. I love it. It's the best
one.
one.
Of course, that last little card down there is a different color, but and of course,
that's how
throw it away.
Yeah, get rid of it. The design is not good.
You put some neutral density on the top too.
The thing is about the Hackintosh is like sometimes I'll reboot it and then it's screwed up and I got to go back to Windows to get the colors all correct or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. It's a small price.
I have 4 different brands of cards, so mine's way more ghetto looking than yours. Only thing
I used to have like a whole bunch of different
RGB.
brands, and then I kind of just went and bought them all the same.
Yeah,
and sold the old ones.
Oh, you sold the old ones just for like that brand parody.
Exactly.
Wow, dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's commitment.
No, RGB makes your system faster too. So.
It's true.
That's RGB.
It's like speed holes.
Speed holes. Exactly.
So, David, you all packed up?
Yeah, I'm all packed up. Moving truck's gone. Super ready.
Oh, really?
To get out of here. Yeah.
Have you already like signed your papers and everything?
No, closing day is on the 27th, and then moving in on the 28th.
Wow.
Okay, so when are you leaving for Denver?
26th.
Wow.
Day after Christmas. Yeah.
Wow.
We're doing it. Yeah, we're like sleeping on an air mattress, and my desk is here. We're leaving this desk for the next tenants because it didn't really make sense to take it because it's like built for this room. Yeah. But yeah, got my computers. Like the car is just going to be computers and that's it.
Wow.
Clothes. Computers and clothes. Yeah. I'm super excited. Can't wait.
Don't get your car jacked.
I know. That's the one scary thing. That's why we're gonna like go to actual hotels because we feel like it's less likely to get broken in on, like when you're in a big parking lot full of lots of people.
Yeah. What's with everyone in the mall? I just hit up Sage. I'm like, hey, come say something into the holiday show, and he goes, I can't. I'm at the mall.
It's because the 80s are coming back.
The 80s are coming back.
Yeah, everybody's going to the mall. People was at the mall.
I know.
Yeah. Weird Wisconsin mall.
Yeah.
Probably the only thing to do in Wisconsin. I mean, let's be honest.
No, that's true. It's true.
What are you going to do in
snow?
Wisconsin? Eat snow?
Snow.
Eat the yellow snow and see what happens.
Is it snowy there right now in Colorado or not?
Yeah. We got some residual stuff. I'll take a...
Yeah.
All right,
We'll do north.
Double Colorado vision. Nice.
Yeah, we got snow on the peak, which is beautiful, but residual snow is kind of ugly, but we'll see if it snows.
No, we're going to go skiing today.
I actually don't want it to snow before because we don't want to like drive through that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It can snow after we've moved in.
What car do you have?
It's a Honda CRV, but it's got all-wheel drive, so that's fine. But we're not sure if snow is. It's like a law in Colorado that you need snow tires, right? That's a thing.
Yeah.
Or chains.
Cracking down
do they
on
check
70.
that?
You don't need chains. Unless you're like live in the mountains, but
right.
Even then,
no, we're not. It's not that. It's gonna.
Yeah, Denver doesn't get a lot of snow. Colorado Springs doesn't get a lot of snow. It's really when you drive up into the mountains up there.
Okay, cool.
But all-wheel drive, even with like all-season tires, you'll be golden. You'll be fine.
Cool, sweet. So wait, it's not a lot that you have to change out for snow tires, or what?
No, it's not a lot. Not at all.
Okay, all right.
I heard on 70 they can pull you over or something if you don't have like the proper inflated tires and if you're not having.
How do they know how inflated your tires are?
They have sensors on the road.
Really?
There's no way.
Or it's all a lie. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I would say if it's snowing a lot and you're trying to take 70 and you got a rear-wheel drive car, you're in trouble.
Oh yeah,
you're screwed.
Sliding all over the place.
Very much.
Yeah.
I mean, even front-wheel drive cars, if you have decent tires, you're going to be fine here.
Cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be giving me all the pro tips.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Dave, Amy said that she tried to call in.
Oh, is that who that is? Okay.
Probably.
You got. She's still trying to call in. You got. All right.
Thanks for calling in,
All right,
man. Great to see
All
you.
right.
See you, man.
Bye.
Later.
Hang out soon.
Yeah.
Bye. All right. Let's see now. See if I can. I'm assuming this is her. It doesn't say. We'll see what happens here.
I got.
Oh
Hi.
snap! Is this right?
Hi,
Did I have this right?
guys.
Yeah, that's
There we go.
Thanks for the Christmas
Hey, turn it
card,
on its
Amy.
side.
Turn it sideways.
Turn it on its
Amy,
side.
Yeah.
Hold on, my phone probably is locked. Hold on.
All right. Censor yourself now.
Hey!
There.
Hey, my family.
David and EJ and Dave. Hi, David, EJ, and Dave.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, Gibson.
Thanks for the
You guys-
Christmas card, Amy.
Yeah.
I just really enjoyed the Christmas
You like
card.
it?
Yeah, we
I
did.
took a different twist on it this year.
Yeah.
That picture just begged to be
Yep,
sent.
absolutely.
I couldn't stop
You all look very
laughing. Me and
festive.
Melanie. It was so good.
He's just a big nerd.
And Gus. I addressed
And
you,
Gus. And Gus. Yeah, Gus loved it too.
Are you wearing a pug on your shirt, EJ?
Hey, Gibson, check this
He
out.
does have a pug on his shirt, yeah.
Nice.
I won't show you mine.
No.
Yeah, please don't. that will cause some explaining.
Yeah.
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 What are they
And
doing,
I'm the one
Mommy?
stuck here with him, so
Yeah.
please don't. Show him yours, Gibson. Oh, put it down.
I'm-
Okay.
What does it say?
All
I'm
right,
Yeti
ready?
something.
I'm Yeti.
I'm Yeti for the holidays. You ready?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
I get
cute.
it. Wait, does that have mermaid fabric on it? Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes, it
Nice.
does.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's
Changes.
awesome.
Oh, yeah. We've got a pillow like that. Yeah.
Yeti.
What, he turns
This
into
is when
Santa
he
Claus?
gets
What's
for the
going on? He
holidays.
just gets
Oh, it goes up.
He's
And,
not Yeti.
oh,
Oh,
Oh
he's not
man.
Yeti.
I got my brother a pillowcase that has like sequins on one side and it's just
Uh-huh.
normal, and then you flip it and it's Jeff Goldblum's face
That's amazing.
for no reason whatsoever.
That's amazing. I like
That is
that.
amazing.
Yeah.
Look, we bought Hobby Lobby out of their paper. Oh, Gibson put it
Oh,
down already.
awesome.
Of their wrapping paper. Everything was 66% off.
Wow.
Nice.
66.6%.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, what?
What?
For Hobby
At
Lobby.
I know, right?
All right, well, we won't keep you guys. We just want to say hi and Merry Christmas.
There it is.
All right.
All right.
Love you all.
Bye.
I love you guys.
All
I
right.
love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
All right.
Oh,
Did you guys see that going away present Mark Thorson created for
Yeah,
me?
that was hilarious.
Wait. Oh, the photo.
Never looked so good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Photoshop with,
Yes.
with Ryan in the foreground, Mark's
How
back there on
muscular Ryan
the
was.
wakeboard. Yeah, we're all fit. It's
Yeah.
like inspiration.
You should make it a point to all look like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, you know,
By
Like Mark.
NAB.
by NAB.
Starting.
Dude, who wants to do a Biggest Loser competition
Oh man.
Sure.
by NAB?
Right.
Well,
Okay.
EJ
You
wins.
weigh in January 1st, right? And whoever loses the most weight by NAB. Oh, okay. We could all buy in for like $25 or something like that, and then whoever wins gets all that money.
All right, I'm
Mm.
down.
Yeah.
That'll motivate me more.
Did you see what
Yeah.
Mark posted about like his journey to abs?
Yeah, that
Dude,
was insane.
That guy is fit.
It's ripped. Yeah, he does. I mean, yeah, it's crazy.
It started as a
Like, how
joke.
you-
Like he said something to his friends like no man over 30 could possibly have abs like that.
Right.
And his friends
Right.
were like, "Oh yeah, they can. We're doing it now." And after they went for like a month or so, he joined in, and now he's freaking like 0% body fat. He's posting pictures and
That dude's a beast. Like, I don't understand how you get fit and do Mograph at the same time.
right?
Right?
Because he's like jamming on that stuff like crazy too. And you know, I guess he released the Spider Lord thing
Oh,
as well.
it's so
which looks
good.
insane.
No,
Yeah.
Mark
Like-
Thorson, not
Mark
Houdini
Thorson
Mark.
is photography.
No, not Houdini.
Not
Mark.
Houdini Mark.
No.
Gina Mark has abs. We don't know. We've never seen.
Tokyo Megaplex, call in, dang it.
Yeah, come on. You're just sitting at your computer watching.
No excuses.
Yeah, yeah. Take a smoke break and go get on your phone.
Right?
Lol, lol, lol,
lol. Lol.
So in the meantime, while we're waiting, can we talk about... Let's talk more about NAB, because I really want to like figure out the plan. Because since everything is early...
Okay.
I think everybody has agreed that everything's a day early.
Yeah, everything's a day early.
Okay.
So what does that mean for karaoke?
Karaoke. I think karaoke is going to be whatever day the pinball party is.
Yeah.
We're going to do it right after that. Because I thought it worked great.
It worked so well.
It worked so well to be right after that. You know.
Yeah. Cool. Tokyo, just go ahead and call. Okay.
Monday.
Oh wait, Sage is calling. Sage is calling, and then we'll talk to Tokyo after that.
Sorry, Tokyo, you just got Sage blocked.
Sage blocked.
What?
Sage,
turn on your video. Turn on your video.
There we go. You gotta. I have to like bring him in. There we go.
I'm walking to the subway right now. I just want to
turn on your video.
Turn your video on.
New Year.
We miss
Happy
you.
New Year, man. We miss you. We love you. So I'm gonna fly Sage to my house so that he can architect my basement.
Is he gone already? Is he gone?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Here.
No, there he is. He's there.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Oh, I think there's a little delay. That's all. Let's see. You got that video, yo? I want to see the subway.
Hold on.
Okay. There we go. Hey, turn it sideways. Turn it sideways. Sideways. There you go.
There we go.
No.
Almost.
There we are.
Hold on.
He's got that side lock. There we go.
Nice. There we go.
Dude, we miss you. We haven't seen you.
Yeah, dude. Miss you like crazy.
This is the Toronto Mall.
Everybody's
Very
calling from the
cool.
mall.
Everyone's at the mall.
Everyone at the mall.
If you haven't been watching Watchmen, you guys should do that because it's
I
amazing.
should.
Almost started watching it last night.
Good suggestion. Yeah.
But yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Good to see all of you. Hope to see you soon.
You will.
Yeah.
At
I'm the NAB.
Yes, you better be at NAB.
NAB and Camp Mograph.
Dude,
I have one job. You have one job.
All right, bye.
Love you.
That's funny. Okay. All right, Tokyo.
So we have been live broadcasting from malls. Are we doing this wrong?
Yeah.
We're doing it wrong.
Yeah, we could find lots of Mographers there, apparently.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a mall in like 8 months.
I can't tell you the last time.
Exactly 8 months.
Yeah, exactly 8 months.
Exactly. 8 months,
2 days.
5 days, 42 minutes.
Yeah.
What is there to go to the mall to do anymore?
I don't know.
Just spend money.
But you can't do on Amazon.
I went to the mall a few weeks ago. I went to North Park Mall. It's like one of the nice malls here. Went to the Disney store and then bought a bunch of really expensive chocolate.
Get a really buttery pretzel at Auntie Anne's.
Yeah.
Pretzels.
Wetzel's pretzels. Get some Dippin' Dots.
Like, can I just have a pretzel
Dippin'
that's
Dots.
not
Ice cream of the
completely
future.
soaked in butter? A normal
Can you
pretzel?
just
No, they're all
pour the
soaked
butter
in
in my
butter.
mouth?
Oh, okay,
No.
I guess
pour the
I'll
butter
take a
in.
soaked in butter one.
I
Oh,
like it.
Tokyo wants to know how you call in. You're calling Mograph calls on Skype. Mograph calls. Just go ahead and call in. You don't have to send me a text. Just call in because I probably can't type anyway because my stupid keyboard, stupid
Sausage fingers.
non-waterproof keyboard,
sausage fingers.
non-coffee proof keyboard. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're waiting for that. Let's continue. Okay. So I'm pretty sure pinball would be on Monday because everything's moving up a day early, right? So I think it's on Monday. I think the
Medium motion balls on Monday.
no, it's on Sunday.
No, medium motion balls on Sunday.
Everything's
Oh,
all
that's pushed up too?
shifted back a day.
everything.
moving.
Yeah.
So can we
Sunday
just
is
not do that
podcast.
Right.
Sunday's podcast.
Sunday is podcast.
Sunday's
day.
podcast.
Yeah.
then? So Mondays. Oh, that's
Pinball.
right, because the last day
DJ's
is
like,
Wednesday.
how do I
Mhm.
subtract one? This is hard.
There's an espresso node for that.
Yeah.
The
NAB.
minus
Math
node?
Math
NAB
node.
equals
Negative
day
1.
minus 1.
Yeah.
No, day equals NAB 2019 minus 1.
That's not how variables work.
You lost me.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry.
I don't get it.
So we're gonna do the limo drive again, I guess.
What?
We need a little more time in the limo this year.
Yeah.
It was too short.
Let's make it go around the block a couple times.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I think a lot of people really had to pee by the end of the ride.
It was only 20 minutes.
They can
But there's people that were like, "You're drinking, everyone's drinking," and they're like, "Let me out. I need to get out."
I saw somebody did like immediately get out of the limo like it's an emergency as soon as we pulled up.
Yes.
Just we'll put up a sign that says "pee before you
ride
leave."
Was just
Pee
enough
before
for
you.
a single.
But the thing is that
Mario
there's
Kart.
only one bathroom in the pinball museum that that hundreds of people can use.
Well, we need a porta potty then. That's
yeah.
Just a stretch porta potty.
Stretch porta potty. We might have to go with more than 4 limos this time.
Oh my god.
That's a phrase you don't hear that often.
Nope.
I think the amount of people was enough for at least the karaoke place we went to.
That's true.
Any more, it would have been a crap show.
Yeah.
The limo ride was just long enough to do a full Mario Kart circuit with Ren and Ryan Talbot. Yeah.
See, the problem was that our limo, we couldn't get the music working, and so this terrible music was playing for 20 minutes, and it sucked.
We were listening to Queen, which was cool, but we were listening to Queen live.
On the radio, and it was bad reception, and no, we got to figure that situation out.
Is the username Mograph Calls?
Mograph Calls. Yes, why?
Is there a space?
No, it's just all one word. I mean, you could find it if you search for it. You know, why? People having trouble finding it?
Yeah, I'm not seeing that user Mograph Calls.
I mean, everybody else did it. You could do 2 words and see if it comes up.
Here, Dave, can you just call this person?
Okay, well, paste it to me because you know my keyboard's not working.
There you go.
Oh, I know this person.
Nintendozer.
Oh,
Nintendozer.
heck yes.
Who is this?
Oh, yes. I know who this is.
Is this Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
He can pretend he is. Let me see. I'm going to add this person.
Hey,
say hi. I'm going to add them to my group.
Let's play the secret word.
Yeah, we should have done a secret
we should have
word.
done a secret word.
That would have been great.
What's the secret word?
All right, I'm pasting this person in. Hopefully this all works here. Oh, man, I hate new Skype. You talk to somebody, and then it doesn't...
You mean Skype?
I have to... Okay. Oh, he's calling. Okay, perfect.
All right.
Perfect. There we go.
On.
Hello.
There he is.
Hello.
Hey.
My audio's coming through all over the place.
Why do you look so fancy?
Skype is
a blur.
Me.
We don't have video.
We had a biography.
Yeah.
Like biographical
it's the fake background blur.
Oh, yeah.
Feature.
Skype is so heavy. Oh, my gosh. You're so overmodulated.
That's what she said.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. It sounded silky smooth now.
Hey, happy Festivus.
For the rest of us.
Undo.
You're good, dude.
Hear your grievances.
All right, there we go.
I watched it last night. I watched Festivus last night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Feats of strength.
We
Fight
should.
your father.
All right, Casey, do the airing of the grievances.
Oh, I was gonna say, are we airing grievances?
Yeah, come on.
Yes.
How much time do we have?
I don't know.
I've only got 20 minutes until I get to my astrologer, and that's not a lie.
All right.
All right. Are we doing grievances of people or grievances of companies?
I don't have time for people, so let's just stick to government entities.
Okay.
Syria? Yeah, I didn't forget about you, Syria. Botswana, still on my shit list.
Apparently, there's a Christmas surprise coming from North Korea. I just heard about this yesterday.
Oh, sweet.
Little Rocket Man.
It's probably a fruitcake.
Probably.
That's good.
No pun intended.
What's up, Casey? How you doing?
I'm good. I had a pretty good year. It was my wife and I were just talking about this. It was a very difficult year and a very interesting year. A lot of good things happened. A lot of really bad stuff happened. But it was definitely like me and a couple other friends were talking about this too. Have you guys seen that show Years and Years?
No.
Well, it's the show on like Showtime or HBO, and it's like this family, and it just follows them through these like few decades. And
So
every like
but a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Wait,
but there's a point where they just like
there's also
jump
like
forward in time.
Have you heard of
This
Is Us? This Is Us.
Yeah, is it like This Is
Very
Us?
similar
That
thing.
sounds like that.
Yeah, where you basically cry every episode.
You cry all the time.
No, it's like the first episode is like, oh my god, we're about to get bombed by such and such country, and then boom, it jumps forward 5 years, and it's the result of having been bombed 5 years ago.
Ooh.
And then cuts in, and then there's like a financial crisis, and then boom, jumps forward 5 years, and then it's the results of those things. So you never really
do you just go like super into the future at some point? Like, how do they keep that up?
Yeah. I mean, they keep traveling
cool.
big chunks of time into the future, and it's pretty cool.
Dude,
did you see?
Oh, go ahead, David. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go. You hang out.
Okay. Casey,
You hang out.
Casey, did you see Mark Thorson's Spider-Lord asset that he posted for everyone?
I did.
Okay,
I sent him a bunch of photos that I took of the dark fruit stick from.
Oh, nice. Oh, so you were involved in the process. Okay, cool.
He hit me up like right as he got back from Camp Mograph and was like, "Hey, I need assets. Anything you got from Spider-Lord stuff? Anything you could think of, send it to me."
That's
like,
amazing. I was just checking since you were kind of like the father of the Spider-Lord,
right?
Oh no,
no, we are all the children.
We're all
of the Spider-Lord.
the children of the.
I
Spider-Lord.
don't know. I kind of feel like Casey has a special
he has the connection.
Yeah.
It was wild. The whole cabin in the woods vibe of that the spider, the teleporting ghost spider that existed in my room, and then like just taking a break and looking up and seeing that stick hanging over my head. Like, it was interesting. I can't wait to see what happens at the next venue.
Oh man, the next venue is going to be so great. You're coming, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm in. We talked.
Yeah, you are. That's good. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited.
We're gonna we haven't even told anyone about who the teachers and presenters and stuff are. We're excited to announce all that once it gets there. Cool. So
secrets.
Dude, Casey, you were like our biggest cheerleader on Camp Mograph this year. I'm telling you.
You were.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Happy to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you guys quickly hit the capacity that you guys want to hit for this year. I think it'd be a bummer if there were any extra tickets available for that, because it literally was it was just magical. It was just a wonderful, wonderful time.
I mean, based on pre-sales, I don't think that's going to be an issue. It's pretty spectacular. Pretty stoked.
I think word of mouth is going to be
amazing.
Massive.
Yeah.
Watching the stories, like, because I didn't really use Instagram while I was there. So like when I was traveling home, I was like just looking at all the stories, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't even see, where was that? Hold on, where did these people go? What's going on? It was so trippy just to like get a full like 360 isn't even enough coverage to really describe what kind of coverage the Instagram look gave you, because you got to see a lot of stuff going on, but that was just like the scenery. Like you just like the randomly bumping into people late at night, like trying to use a dim flashlight to get from point A to point B, or like someone getting lost and being like, "Hey, where's the Otoy farm?"
Yeah, like
I need to keep my hands warm.
I really liked that about Instagram stories, because you get this feeling of what's going on. We archived them all on our account. There's on the Camp Mograph account. There's 300 Instagram stories from that weekend.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing.
That as a promo piece. Like, that's your promo.
I actually
Instagram stories.
I went through and I archived with video. I screen recorded all the stories so that we can kind of use them and put them into something so people can see what everybody was doing, because it's so fun. Every time we go to an event now, it's like stories you see. You go to a party and you're like, oh, that's what was going on in that corner over there, or it's really fun to see that and get a bigger picture of what was going on when you're somewhere. I finally understand what the kids are doing with these stories.
We gotta get them on that TikTok this year.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah, right. Because they're owned by China, and all they're just trying to do is just take facial recognition of everyone.
Hey, if everyone's cool with Google and Facebook doing it, other countries may well get involved.
Right.
Yeah. No comment.
Yeah.
My government's safer.
Right.
My government is better. No, my government
Just Google bad news China. You going to see any? I don't think so. There's nothing bad happening over there right now.
Nothing has ever happened bad in China.
Right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, our president flushes the toilet.
Hong Kong, never heard of it.
Right, that's true. All right, Casey, what are you looking forward to in 2020? What are you looking forward to in Mograph?
Ooh, the big render wars, the return to the macOS workstation.
Nah.
You think so?
Nah.
Are you getting one? Did you get one?
No, I know. I want to hold off until like the GPU render thing is all nice and mature on the platform. Once everything's kind of like settled. So I'm hoping like in 2021, then there's like a realistic reason to do it. Hopefully, if all these engines are looking really, really powerful on both, and the only thing that's falling behind on the Apple hardware is like the lack of an RTX implementation, I'm sure Apple will go ahead and go like, hey, AMD, what if we get some extra cores in there for these ray tracing things?
Right.
Or Apple will just make their own card, like their own ray tracing optimized, like metal GPU.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Which I could totally see them doing.
Do you have a problem with the price difference in comparison? Like I know you like the Mac OS, right?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and so like, do you like? You're one of the few people who I've seen on the Slack who's like, yeah, I would get one. You know?
Yeah, I would get one on the back of like chasing down a discount from an employee who works there, trying to get like a 25 to 30% discount, which immediately. So everyone was like posting that YOLO meme version that was like 60 grand with a terabyte and a half of RAM.
Right.
Nobody would ever want that or need that. Yeah.
The realistic 4 GPU version that most artists would be buying are between $14,000 and $18,000, which is still a way too big price.
Money.
Yeah,
but like my last 4 GPU machine that I just built with a Threadripper 2 that I shortcutted and got cheaper versions of everything that I could get to get 4 GPUs in the one machine was 11.5.
That still seems like way too much. I feel like you can build a 4 GPU rig for like $7,000.
Yes,
like 4 2080 Ti's, $7,000.
Yeah,
not with the 32.
I mean, not with a
Threadripper.
No. Right? Okay, not with a 32 core Threadripper. Maybe you go up to like 8 or 9 at the most, but like 16 core Threadripper, like, or the 12 core, like,
I built it with a 2990 WX, which was $500. The motherboard, the whole, almost the entire cost of my machine was in the 2080 Ti hybrids, because the blower
versions, hybrids more. Yeah, I would just go blower.
They weren't available, and I needed.
I gotcha. How much were the hybrids?
I think they were like $13.50 each.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're only paying like $100 more for hybrids, which to me, I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
So if that person who's not going the 4 GPU version, the person that's fine with like the dual GPU version of the Mac Pro, they're going to be getting that thing for like in the $11,000-$12,000 range. And then the thing that I think is going to push most people that can afford that stuff to do it is the fact that they're just pick that thing up and take it to the Apple Store, and they have one point of contact to deal with the whole thing for 3 years.
Yeah.
Anything that goes wrong with it, they have enterprise level customer support.
How do you upgrade it though?
Apple.
Right, but you don't need that because you're like so into building, PCs. So why?
Oh yeah, no, I don't need a Mac Pro, but I would love to work on a 5K iMac as my main workstation, supported by the PC GPU renderers that I have, and just live in that one gorgeous 5K iMac space that has a 9900K.
I will 100% agree with you. I think that would be that's why I was so interested in headless rendering with Octane, because being able to work just like on a really nice iMac and have my PCs just run.
I actually
prefer
though, like you get high enough resolution. I have a 5K iMac and I don't miss it. Like it's pretty, it's glossy,
Yeah. No, it's just I like working in that OS a lot. I love the fact that I can use Unix command line utilities to like FFmpeg things out. I could like batch convert things really quickly with like Python scripts at all. There's one command line interface for Mac OS. In Windows, there's like 5 that I use to build various things. It's just it's a very clean quality of life from like the things from like iStat menus to like Fantastical for calendar like building. Just everything looks a lot cleaner, and it's a lot more like,
for sure.
Like I use my MacBook Pro to build my decks for pitches and do my boards and stuff on. And whipping out an iPad and going into sidecar mode is just awesome. Like quickly being able to like Photoshop brush something out of my MacBook. So yeah, I miss Mac a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I do definitely miss that that interface, but you know,
I don't miss it that much. I just don't care.
I wouldn't miss it if I didn't also always keep around a Mac laptop, because the like I've always found like every PC laptop I've ever had, like it'll say like 6 to 7 hours of battery life, but as soon as I unplug the power adapter, that thing's battery is gone in 90 minutes, regardless of the laptop.
Yeah.
I feel like a MacBook Pro I can throw in my bag and tinker and stuff throughout the day and not really have to worry about
totally
like keeping my 12-pound power adapter around to plug into a wall somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get that.
It's all various like things that are just like creature comforts, but
for sure.
It's interesting that they don't have a 27-inch iMac with an 8-core processor. They're all 6 cores.
I thought there was a 9900K version now.
I don't know.
Oh, is that an iMac Pro?
Oh, no, it's not the iMac Pro. My bad.
Yeah, they've like
there's too many things nowadays.
Too many things.
Yeah. I was looking at iPads the other day, right? I didn't realize there's like iPad Mini, iPad Classic, iPad Pro.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know the difference between these anymore.
Jeez. See, that's such a huge difference between the regular iMac and the iMac Pro. You know,
in terms of price or what?
Yeah, it's like the highest iMac is $2,300, and then the highest iMac Pro or the lowest iMac Pro is $5,000.
Yeah.
I think it's also.
Oh no, your audio reset itself.
Oh no!
All your things.
No. Yeah, check.
Your blur went away. There we go.
Turn the blur off. Did unblurring myself break it?
Well, it is Skype.
Did you go into the like open conversation or something? That always happens.
Yeah, you never know.
Open conversation.
Nah, never mind.
Is it fine? Am I dying?
No, you're
fine. You're good. You're good. Yeah, totally fine. Man, this scotch goes down way too easy. I'm just telling you. I'm just warning you. Woo!
Yeah, I bought some triple cask to keep in my decanter over the holidays. Really tried to make it last till New Year's Eve. It's not looking good for the Macallan though.
Down into my belly.
That's funny.
Ooh.
So all right, go ahead.
What you guys got going on? Where are you guys?
Nothing. It's so nice. Like all of our work is basically caught up for the year. Like normally November, December are like our busiest months, you know, but this past 2 months, it's like, it wasn't so busy, but we built up a lot of work for January.
Yeah.
Like more work. Like
we got a lot of
3 or
stuff
4
coming.
times more work than we've ever done in January.
It's nice to know as soon as Christmas is over, we're back to it.
I'm trying to offset the cost of the move, so I'm still working. I just did a few days for Already Been Chewed, doing some Redshift stuff.
Nice.
More UFC crap, which was fun. And then now I'm doing some concert visuals for Keith Urban, that guy.
Oh,
Keith Urban.
Yeah, and his brother Keith Rural.
More mirror boxes. I mean, it's funny how like the tutorials like become the client work, and then that becomes more tutorials. Yeah, tutorials. It's good feedback loop.
The country music crowd love Black and Gold.
And a waving American flag.
Yeah,
that's all it
you
is,
need.
really. Yeah.
I never
had
a
waving
flag
American flag in a mirror box.
Trucks.
Black and Gold things.
Yeah.
Trucks and beer.
Ice cold beer, girl.
Okay, you can't get an 8
sops
core.
and flops.
Yeah, okay.
Sops and mops and vops and flops.
Sops and mops and vops.
$3,300 for an 8-core, 32 gig. Yeah, I could do that.
That's not bad.
No, that's the iMac, like just the regular iMac. with Retina 5K.
Then you could build a PC though.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, would you get the 28 core or the 24 core? Like, which one would you get?
Of the Mac Pro?
Of the Mac Pro, because what I've seen a lot of people doing are
I wouldn't get a Mac Pro.
You wouldn't get one.
No, I think Casey, you're right.
So Mac Pro Gen 2.
Gen 2? Yeah.
Because the first generation of every Mac Pro that has come out have been like early adopted, like supported, and then the Gen 2 has always come out and improved things where the first one felt like where they saw the holes in the boat, and usually a price drop comes out too. Like their Apple with Gen 1, that's basically just like their version of Kickstarter. Yeah. They're like, dude, just bite the bullet, the 32 people in the world that are going to buy this thing, and then hopefully we can sell more than 32 in a couple years.
Yeah.
Well, that processor, I mean, if the AMD Threadrippers, like, there's no reason why Mac shouldn't be able to use those in the future.
They have agreements and deals and stuff with Intel, and I doubt the...
well, no, actually, you know what? They're going to start doing their own because they don't want to be in the Intel pipeline anymore. They don't want to be waiting on them. Apple's going to start doing their own processors.
Why don't they go talk
from
to...
what I've been reading.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it makes sense if like AMD's blowing everyone away with these Threadrippers, and they're already committed to the GPUs. Yeah. Then why don't they just go with the Threadrippers?
Exactly.
Like, just fully go AMD, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the thing where I'm like, okay, if AMD's really catching up
they did
as
that,
far as processors go, like who's to say someday, you know, next year, I don't know, that, you know, like, oh, AMD's cards are actually kicking ass and beating NVIDIA stuff. What then?
Well, I mean, supposedly every time that anyone talks about the metal development and the drivers that are being built for GPU technology specifically, they're like they always say, like, it's surprisingly Apple's actually pushing really hard to make metal a competitor to CUDA. And before metal was just Apple's implementation of OpenCL and graphical acceleration for like HVEC and H.265 encoding and stuff. They were never probably planning on metal to become a GPU coding language to enable, rapid development of software applications.
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, even what Apple's doing in the AR space with like the Adobe Aero, like you can only use Aero on iOS because they're teaming up with Pixar.
Yeah. For USDC.
For that kind of AR technology, and it's just these Android devices they don't have the components to run the stuff.
Well, they do. It's hard to pick. All right, so what slice of Android devices do we support?
Oh, yeah.
Because at every single there's a Android device for every single price point from $5 to $5,000. And with Apple, you go, and if you're going to get an iPhone, like you're only going to get, depending, sizes withstanding, you're only going to get like 3 different chips available. Like you're not really going to have to worry about, like, you basically just say we're supporting the last 3 generations of iOS devices, and iPad OS devices are all supported for iPads down to iPad Air 2. For Android, it's like, oh, this supports Essential Phone 2.1, but not Essential Phone 2. No Vodafones are supported at all, but we have these, and Telestra, no, they're out.
Yeah. I think that's smart on Apple's Apple side, where they're pushing this new technology and getting that AR kit. I mean, everyone's raving about the AR kit from as far as what I've been reading. And you just have this solid platform that if people want to try AR, it's consistent, it's solid, and you can develop for it, and you already have your set audience, of people that can use this stuff with no problem.
Yeah. Have you the Facebook's app? I think is only on Mac OS too, right? The Spark AR. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there Windows for that?
What? I think there might be. I know there's the Spark.
That's the one that all those
seeing a lot of
Instagram
people talk about that.
Masks.
Yeah, I haven't tried any of that yet.
Yeah, I haven't tried that either. Ben Marriott did a tutorial on how to do one of those AR masks. I'll have to check that out. I think he used it. Yeah, AR filter beginner Spark AR tutorial.
How to put a bird on it.
Put a bird on it. Oh, Spark AR Studio. Yeah, he's on a Mac, at least using it. So I have no idea.
Yeah, and there's a lot of little applications like that in the AR space that are basically just Mac only, because there's no one else really pushing AR.
But it's so crazy, like all of a sudden Apple is this, trendsetters in this new technology space,
Yeah, I mean, no one else is doing it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one else to really compete with. Like Microsoft, they keep coming out with these mixed reality headsets, and they have a HoloLens 2 dev kit coming out soon. But I still don't see HoloLens being sold as anything other than like an enterprise piece of hardware. But I don't think we're going to see. I honestly don't think we're ever going to see like a Magic Leap display at a Best Buy either, where you can just kind of roll up and buy some Magic Leap goggles.
Magic Leap anything.
Right? When is that happening? It's been like 10 years.
Developers have them. I've used a Magic Leap and one of the newer ones, and they're really neat. But it's like it's like, oh, this version wants to use a phone as a support mechanism. Yeah. This version is waiting on 5 gigahertz cell reception to be more of a constant.
Do you remember that video that came out that just had straight audio of people experiencing Magic Leap like 6 years ago?
Yeah.
And he was like, bro. And he's like checking it out. Yeah, and we still haven't seen it yet.
This is going to blow people's fucking minds, man.
Yeah. Bro. And then we still haven't seen it. I want to see it.
Well, it's like Calvary. Like, when is that going to come out?
Yeah.
Right.
Soon.
Why is it taking so long for? Maybe I honestly don't get why everyone's so much like, oh, I can't wait for that to come out so I can get rid of After Effects.
Nobody's gonna actually get rid of After Effects. So
anything gonna use
I know,
it
because
for something.
all your clients are gonna be like, I want these project files. Damn, I gotta work in After Effects.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless Red Giant builds all of their look development and visual effects plugins into the Cinema 4D picture viewer.
Ooh, man, that'd be pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be so cool.
Hashtag SuperComp C4D.
Mm-hmm. And then for the picture viewer, you could export an After Effects project file.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Just set up with all the layers, everything.
That's a good idea.
Good idea. All right,
Casey, this is why we keep you around.
Yeah, you guys listening over there? That's a great idea.
I mentioned that to Harry on one of the Discords that he's on, and I was like, I think everyone's like, well, how is Particular going to be in this? And I'm more like, how is Magic Bullet Looks, and when is Magic Bullet Looks going to hop into the Cinema 4D picture viewer?
Yeah.
And he was like, yep, that. I want that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think the new name that they're going to come up with? Because they're going to have to change their name, right? Because Maxon and Red Giant are merging. I think they should just converge into just be Cinema 4D.
I agree.
It should be called Nemechek Entertainment.
No.
Nemechek Entertainment.
No,
it's so catchy.
I think Cinema 4D would encompass, or Red Giant would encompass as well.
Yeah.
What about Giant 4D?
Giant 4D.
Cinema Red. Cinema Red.
That sounds even more wrong. Yeah.
Cinema Red D. I bet they'll change the Cinema 4D logo and make it red, though.
It's just Cinnamon 4D.
Cinnamon 4D.
Cinered 4D.
Cinered.
Yeah.
They got Redshift and Red Giant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know that they have to actually change their name.
Giant Shift.
I mean,
they do have. They are going to change their name.
Merging into one. They're going to have to, but I think
they told us they're going to. They said we could say that.
Could stay the same, and then the Cinema 4D will stay the same. They just be merged under one company, right?
Yeah.
Maybe the company name is changing, but the tools are staying the same. I don't know. So maybe Maxon is the only thing that's going away. I don't know.
Maxon. It's Maxon. Is it Redshift by Maxon?
No. Yes.
No. It's wait. Yeah.
Isn't it? It's Maxon's underneath.
Cinema 4D Plus. Thanks, Nick, in the chat.
Yes. Cinema 4D Plus.
Cinema 4D.
Cinema 4D multiply sign.
Plus. Yeah.
Cinema 4D Pi.
Yeah. Screw Plus. People gotta get on that multiply.
Right?
Yeah, that whole plus kick.
Cinema 4D squared. How about that?
Yeah. Cinema 4D squared. Fourth power.
Yeah, but then everyone will see it as like GSGX.
Oh, not a bad. I don't see anything wrong with having X.
I know you know.
Or after any game.
Yeah, that's true.
Totally good.
Cinema 4D Plus Pro Plus.
Cinema 4D.
No, Cinema 4D Max.
Mac. No.
Oh yeah, they should bring back XL.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Cinema
XL
4D
giant.
Red.
It's just Red XL.
It's like product red, but Cinema 4D red.
I finally got Tokyo Megs squared away.
Oh, finally.
He couldn't find us. I don't know why he couldn't find us.
Couldn't find you where?
He couldn't find us on Skype.
I couldn't find you on Skype either.
That's weird.
Yeah, we had to call you.
Because it's Mograph space calls. And
that's why.
Matt told me to look for Mograph calls one word.
You know what? That's what I asked Dave, and he said, "Yeah."
Well, that's the username. I don't know. You never know what Skype's going to do from day to day.
Cinema 5D.
5D.
What does a 5D stand for?
Already a thing. I think that's already like a DSLR site.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeet.
A merry holiday.
You too, guys. Be safe.
Yeah.
Praise the Spider Lord.
Have a moment with your fams.
All right.
His eyes.
We are his eyes.
Behave. Drink lots of water and stretch.
Yeah. After I finish my scotch. All right.
Yeah, Cinema 5D is totally already a DSLR site.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to add in. Actually,
3D?
Tokyo, go ahead and hit call just so it's easier for me because my keyboard's not working. God dang it.
Don't go to Cinema 3D.
Let me ask you,
security
when's the last time you used Red Giant looks or Magic Bullet looks rather? Like
I use Particular all the time.
Yeah, but it's been at least
Shine
5 or 6 years.
Crazy.
Look
really?
who it is.
Yo! I love the hair,
Oh
man. The hair looks good, spiky.
Turn it sideways. Turn it sideways.
No, turn your hair.
Turn
your phone sideways.
Your phone
sideways. Don't turn your head sideways.
Or both.
There you
What's
go.
up?
What's up, guys? Happy holidays.
Yeet, indeed.
holidays,
I was having a conversation with my brother yesterday because he didn't believe yeet was a real word, but my daughter was like, "Yeah, it's totally a real word."
Yeah.
Oh my god, totally is.
Yeah.
My stepson's saying it all the time.
You can yeet something. It's throwing something, right?
Constantly on the internets.
Yeah.
She said it came from Fortnite, and I kind of believe that.
One word that comes from his room. He's like, yeet.
Yeet.
If you type in yeet on the Giphy thing in Slack, you get some pretty good results.
All right.
Yeet.
Nice.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing?
Are you with the family right now?
What are you doing?
I am. I'm right by this big
that's
tree.
Nice.
That's a nice house right there.
Yeah.
Dude, you should see his family. They all look like him. Like,
oh my god.
They all look exactly the same.
You have no idea how many people have said that on DM that to me on Instagram, replying to one of my stories with just like me chilling with my family. But I'm like secretly right now inspired by Houdini Mark, who I saw for his mom for Christmas. Hopefully she's not listening. Made a print of one of his rent.
Yeah.
Cool.
I saw that.
So
you get it printed at CVS for like on canvas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. No, it looks super nice. I don't know if I'm gonna go that crazy, but I'm working on a
you get one of your things.
Ooh, what you got? What you got?
Of our dog. I'm doing our dog.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I love it.
I don't know if you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brunman coming out really weird, but yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Dude, we're going to have to get you on the beta for this Houdini thing so you can tell us what you think. I know you already know Houdini, but...
He already knows Houdini.
Get your opinion.
So that's finally coming out because like Mark has like 2 tutorials up that have been up forever. They're like some of like the best one-offs.
Yeah, the optical flow paint party thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the motion deformer one is super sick too. Like that was like made like when I started figuring out how to do coding stuff, that like immediately kind of like clicked and like helped like make sense of kind of all that stuff and like how powerful that is.
Yeah.
But I think that'll be like a really good starting point for a lot of people. I'm really stoked for that to finally be on its way out. I'm sure it's top notch.
Somebody asked when it's going to be out. I think it's going to be done as far as like edited done by the end of the year. And then all we're doing after that is waiting for beta to be good, because there's a lot of things, the main problem.
It's a lot of hours of stuff to go through. I'm only maybe a fourth of the way through.
The problem is making sure all the files and stuff work for everybody, because like some of the caches for these Houdini files, there's some where you start from scratch. There's some where it's like, okay, take these files as is and let's just learn about how to deal with these files. But the problem is the caches are like 40 gig. So you have to cache the files yourself. There's no way we could host all of that. So we're kind of making sure that whole process is kind of streamlined so nobody gets confused.
I wonder if you could put it as download with cache or download without cache.
I mean, just one cache is 40 gig. I don't think we have anywhere to put that.
Pay for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see. So, what are you looking forward to next year in Mograph?
Ooh,
coming to NAB, right?
Oh, I'm definitely coming to NAB. Yeah,
coming to camp
every year. Definitely coming to camp this year too.
Sweet.
When is that going to be in October again? That's the plan, right?
October. Yeah.
All right, sick. Yeah, no, that new location looks rad.
Oh my
I've always wanted to go out there. So yeah, definitely super stoked for that. I heard like such great things about this year that I definitely can't miss the next one.
Yep.
But definitely stoked for those two things. I am stoked to like do a little bit more teaching and like making tutorials. I kind of like started that in the second half of this year. Nice. I have been like really into doing that once in a while for some reason. But yeah, you guys know about that.
Oh, we know. We know.
And then otherwise, I guess one thing I'm excited about is to, as soon as they update the iPads, to finally pick up an iPad, because it seems like this past year really like has been when like the iPad is finally hit its stride as being like a tool for creators.
Yeah, I agree. And I think Procreate has like a ton to do with that.
Yeah, animation.
Procreate is insane. And then there's also like all these awesome like music making apps and like like sculpting apps and like all kinds of things like that. And I think like, with the whole Mac Pro thing that you guys were just talking about, I'm like not crazy about the Mac Pro just because it's like not really super affordable by I feel like most people who are like freelancing doing Mograph stuff. But I think that everything surrounding it is like really interesting and really smart of Apple, kind of low key. Like the fact that they're bringing Redshift and Octane over to Metal means that I can finally now consider getting like a MacBook Pro again, which I definitely would think about doing. And those aren't nearly, I feel like, as like the gap between like a good Windows laptop and like a good MacBook Pro is not as insane as the gap between like a Windows desktop and the like Mac Pro. Like it's like an equivalent Mac Pro.
That's
like
a great idea.
It's a little bit more reasonable, and I feel like it's so worth it with Apple when you're getting a laptop where it's something you're going to be like bringing around everywhere, and you want to have like a really nice build quality because that really affects your day-to-day use of it, especially with like the trackpad and like all that stuff.
That would be nice.
I feel like the trackpads on Windows laptops are always super crappy. But the fact that they're like porting all that stuff over to Metal also means that since Metal is running on iPads and things like that, that in theory, like all the stuff that's being programmed for Metal now will have an easier time eventually making its way over to like the iPad Pros and stuff, which have also proven to be like pretty powerful on their own.
Yep. It was like what Jules was saying on the last show. It's like the iPad Pro actually has more VRAM or something than or whatever. Like it's got a higher octane
it's got like
score than
6 gigs of VRAM, and it had like faster texture compression, I think is what he was saying.
Yeah,
something like that.
Because they won't build that into the NVIDIA cards.
Yeah. Which is definitely super exciting. I think like the idea of being able to, because I'm currently like I'm here at home like working on laptops, and like I have like a kind of like medium powerful like Windows laptop, and I have my old MacBook, and I'm like remoting into my PC at home and like doing all this stuff, and like I can get a lot done kind of on the go now with that sort of workflow. And I think with an iPad, once I can get like TeamViewer on the iPad and I can get a decent amount of like apps and stuff on there, I'll be even more mobile, which will be exciting. But then also the fact that they're kind of making that transition over to Metal for all these apps on the Mac side and kind of gearing up all of these apps to like run on the newer Mac OS and iOS and stuff means also that they'll be able to transition their processors over from Intel to the like new Apple ARM processors or whatever, which will in theory like be a little bit of a annoying thing for them to like get settled with. Like once they move from PowerPC over to Intel, it'll probably be kind of similar to that. But it'll allow for Macs to be like way faster and way more efficient, I think, than they are on like the Intel processors. And that's something that eventually I think that like all computers are going to have to do. Like we're going to have to move off of the 64-bit CPU architecture at some point and go like all with like this kind of ARM based architecture that's just a lot better, but like only being used for mobile stuff right now. So like I'm kind of excited to see the trajectory of all that stuff, but I also like know that before all that stuff gets settled, I'm gonna also probably like build a new Windows PC with like a crazy Threadripper and like try to get into all that stuff. And I've been playing with a bunch of different like render engines lately, and like
of course
been really impressed with like with
Indigo,
everything. Yeah, I've been playing with
caustics,
Indigo,
though,
which I love. Yeah, Indigo is killer. And Corona is also like amazing. Like I used it a long time ago, and I used it for the first time again recently on the new Corona 5, and it's like crazy how fast it is and how quickly it makes stuff look so good. And like it's like I feel like the same kind of like quality of like look that you get with like Octane out of the box, but like really fast and on a CPU.
Yeah.
Right. And also like there's obviously like Arnold and Octane and Redshift I feel like are now kind of like all neck and neck. Like I've been playing with Octane 2020 on Houdini, and it like kind of kicks ass.
Sweet.
I'm like really stoked about that. And then
isn't Arnold
also,
the new hotness? Like everybody's all
that
about
too.
Arnold now.
Everyone's freaking out about Arnold, and I gotta say, I'm not really that impressed. I think that Arnold right now is like the best, obviously, if you have a big CPU farm and you're trying to be a big studio and leverage all that stuff. But also, it's really good with making the highest quality volumes and like subsurface scattering. I feel like are like two things where Arnold really shines. But because of the way that it's built, it's like not as good as at doing like stuff like glass, and it's like in my experience, the C4E plugin for Arnold has always been really strong. But I'm mostly doing Houdini right now, and like the Houdini plugin is definitely a little bit weaker, especially than like the Redshift plugin for Houdini.
Redshift for Houdini seems like the best one.
Yeah, I think it is for sure. Although there's like one other engine that's been like kind of creeping up and is in like beta right now, but you can go get it. It's called 3D Light, and it used to be like big back in the day, and it was used on like all these movies, and has like disappeared forever. And they've gone and rewrote everything and done it completely from scratch using all OSL. And it's like, from what I've been hearing, it's like really, really fast. It's really good for Houdini, Cinema, Maya, like all that stuff.
It's a really bad name.
It's a terrible name. It's a terrible name. And they're terrible marketing themselves, which is why like nobody's heard of them, especially as they've been like starting to make this comeback. But I think that once they have like a legit release, it'll be a big deal, because all these Houdini people I've been talking to who are using it are like freaking out about it and like how fast it is and how responsive it is. Also one crazy thing about it is like you can, it seems like you can basically hit a button and it will like automatically just throw like a ton of cloud CPUs at it, like without having to do almost anything. Like it's just like in your 3D app, and you can just like get like, insane stuff rendered in like seconds if you need to. and it's supposed to be pretty cheap also. I don't know how it compares exactly to like Pixelplow. I wouldn't imagine it would be like cheaper than Pixelplow, but that's just like a nice thing to have. And definitely I think that's something that people should keep their eyes on is 3D Light, which is again like all CPU based. But I feel like also one weird thing is that since everyone's kind of going for both GPU and CPU right now, that's actually slowing a lot of them down a lot, like especially the Arnold guys and the Redshift guys, since they've had to like move everything over to optics to support like ray tracing or RTX and stuff. Like that seems to have bogged a lot of people down, which I think is partially what has allowed like Corona to catch up. And also since
that
like,
makes sense.
3D Light guys are like writing everything brand new from scratch in like 2019, they're like, you know, taking advantage of all this stuff and don't have to rely on like all this old dated code that like, you know, V-Ray, for example, is still relying on and things like that. So yeah, I don't know. Render wars are definitely like back at it again. Like, like, you know, in pretty excited for a while.
Dude, you're gonna have to come back on the show.
Now. It looks like I'm petting Dave.
Oh. Whoa, boy! You're gonna have to come back on the show and talk about this stuff, man. We got to talk about Ableton as well.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we're gonna need to have like an album that we release that's all music from motion designers.
Ooh. Yeah.
Get Vic on there. Get Vic to flow on there.
Yep.
Vic's going to be on next week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And we added just
Fortress of Graves.
We added Fuckrender. He's going to be on in January 20th, I think. Yeah. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, you're going to come back on. I'll send you a link. You got to sign up.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of potential, I feel like, for something like that. Everyone's getting into the music stuff, and like, we got like Nate Vera and like and Nick Scarcella and
even Nick Campbell.
Oh yeah. He's been getting into Ableton. True.
He was sampling that Steely Dan.
No way.
Yeah, I think so.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It wasn't so expensive.
Yeah.
Like, Ableton?
Yeah.
It's not.
For the full version.
It's super cheap.
The full version is like,
I have the full version.
Compared to, I was like blown away when I was like, because I remember like, you know, getting into Ableton in like high school and stuff and being like, man, this is so expensive. And then now with like every 3D app being like, I guess it's cheaper now, but like being like $4,000 for like all the 3D apps, I was like looking back at Ableton and I was like, man, this is so cheap. This is like a plugin.
It's the plugins that get you in Ableton.
Yeah, you can do a lot without the plugins though these days, and especially with Splice, I've been like really surprised. Cool. Like you can like rent stuff on Splice until you own it. Like you can pay like $10 a month for like a year, and then afterwards you just own Serum.
I love Serum.
Lots of
That's like the first thing I say. That like I compare it to like Serum is what you buy to go along with Ableton. Just like you buy X particles to go with C4D. Like you have to buy it.
Yeah, that's a great comparison.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Man, my scotch is gone, y'all.
I gotta pee so bad.
Yeah.
We've been going hard for 2 hours.
Yeah, I think we're wrapping up here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take a nap.
Yeah,
Chris,
me too.
thanks for calling in.
My back is killing me.
Yeah.
I'm good to see you, man.
I'm gonna send you a link, and you got to come back on the show.
Yep. Definitely, man.
Cool.
Super down.
All right. Have a good one.
Take it easy, guys.
All right, man.
Later,
dude.
See ya.
Any more callers?
Nobody else. If anybody else wants to call in, hit us up. Otherwise, I think we're gonna start to.
Oh! Look who's showing up! Look who's. It's Santa.
Oh, it's Santa. Yay.
Santa showed up.
Santa, yay.
Hey, Santa.
Can I come sit on your lap?
Can you just move yourself over?
Yeah. Oh gosh, that would be terrible. That would be terrible. I don't know if I can hit the undo button. If I do that, it'll be over.
You don't need to hit the undo button. Just leave
Just leave it.
Yeah.
Good way to close out the show.
Yeah. So you know what? I think we need.
Sure, I could probably move to make it.
Oh
look
my
like
goodness!
You're sitting on my lap.
You're cut off. It cuts you off though. That's the problem.
See, look.
No,
There
see,
we
it
go.
cuts you off at my microphone. That's
I'll
funny.
just do this.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
So here's the deal.
Not a family show.
I think that we need
What do you want
to.
for Christmas, little boy?
We need. we need to. We need to. We need to send y'all green screens for moving forward for this set. I mean, Elgato makes these cheap green screen. Matt, let's show behind the.
I have one.
See,
I have one.
you have
I used
one?
to have like
Yeah.
I used to have
It's not
several
like a
green
cool
screens.
thing. I have one of those psych things.
These are so great because you could just pull them up and
Oh,
down like
nice.
that. It's and then
That's
you
pretty
just
cool.
let go and it's good to go. And it's
How does
$150.
that That's awesome.
It's like a reverse presentation screen.
Nice.
That's
You know,
cool.
we'll send them to you.
Does
'cause-
it have Does it have like green on one side and blue on the other? Or what's
No,
deal?
the other
No.
side is like the thing
Just
that holds
white?
it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But it compacts into this nice little thing. You can just put it upwards inside a closet or something. And you just hide it away till you need it. And
Yeah. I hide it right behind my couch.
Yeah.
Like it fits perfectly.
That's so cool. Yeah.
So
Now
if we
I'll have
send
an
those to
space
you,
for
like we
something
could
that.
we could all be sitting at a table together, and then we could use this screen for the callers. You know, I think we'll
Yeah,
have
there
to
you
do that. All right.
Yeah.
You have one of those
Sounds
ones
good.
that's like a big oval, and then you have to like fold it up. and
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
one
Wait
of
for
those.
it to
I used
go
to
in
have
a
one of
circle.
those.
It's a pain in the
Pop-up
ass.
You
green
do it like a
screen.
taco.
Taco and then burrito.
Yeah,
Yeah,
taco
Yeah, yeah.
burrito.
Taco, burrito, burrito, taco.
Chocolate kisses for my baby.
Taco flavor kisses. And you eat tacos, it comes out of your butt too, Cholo. Classic. Taco flavor kisses for my band. Don't gate me, cause all my money is to give you taco flavor kisses, honey. Honey. So super good and
South Park.
yummy. Don't forget the hot
Yeah.
sauce. All right. On that note,
Yep.
with
So yeah, we need to stop before Dave starts talking about the
Oh.
Orville.
oh my god, the Orville. I can't believe you guys have not watched
the Orville time.
part 2 of that one episode. It was nominated for an Emmy for VFX, and you guys still haven't seen it.
Here it comes.
Man,
Drunk
Here we
Dave
go.
talking about
so
the
good.
Orville.
The Orville. It's going to be exclusive to Hulu next season. I can't wait.
Wow.
It's better than Mandalorian.
Whoa.
Only controversial.
Fighting
It's better than Mandalorian. Sorry.
I mean, the bar was
Damn.
pretty low there for those few.
True.
I mean, I saw some good Sesame Street episodes the past couple days, and
You're like, this is better than the Mandalorian.
like, wow, the production value in Sesame Street's really gone up.
Well, it has because it's HBO.
Yeah,
now.
don't get me started
It's
on that.
HBO.
The whole premise
It's
of Sesame Street is that it's for kids who
Low
cannot
budget.
afford the education. Like it's giving them a better education as inner city kids. That's how it started. Something that's available on
Now
PBS
it's
for
like
free.
HBO.
Right.
SBS.
So wait, it's
Yeah, but
only
no,
on
it's,
HBO
no,
now?
it's not only on HBO.
Here's
the thing:
They changed
you put it
something
on
though.
PBS. On PBS, it's still like it's still like an hour long and stuff like that. You put it on HBO. HBO, it's only like 20, 30 minutes maybe. But HBO puts out all the new episodes, and PBS will eventually get the newer episodes. They'll just be like a year old. They'll be the older episodes.
They changed a couple
You know?
things on that recently though. I forget what it is, but
I don't know.
That's the whole point of
That's kinda
Sesame
messed
Street.
up. Yeah, what the heck?
Jim Henson rolling over in his grave.
PBS, man.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Big Bird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Big Bird guy.
Carol Spiney.
And Oscar the Grouch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, 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 yep,
Yep,
yep, yep.
Yep,
Uh-huh.
yep, yep.
So are y'all doing stuff on Christmas proper?
So this is gonna be
a little bit.
weird. Yeah. Well, you guys aren't gonna be. Well, yeah, you're in like an
We'll be
empty
here.
house.
We're going over to Chelsea's mom's house to hang out with them. But yeah, our house is just completely empty. But we're gonna do New Year's for Christmas instead.
Yeah.
Have a proper Christmas in Colorado.
Yeah, y'all are gonna need to
Get a
come to
tree.
Texas for the
Okay.
whole.
Discount tree.
We're gonna
What's
have a
that?
whole like meetup, like a 2-day meetup thing with Barton, and we're gonna bring in
Yeah.
people like
Yeah.
EJ
Who's that
and
guy?
David Ariew, maybe. We'll see. We'll get that
Maybe
working.
we'll see.
If you're not too busy, but like it's going to be like a 2-day Mograph event here that already been chewed and all of this stuff. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
When is this happening?
A lot of it's reliant on building permits.
Yeah,
so we're waiting to figure a bunch of stuff out. But yeah, end of February.
Said that it's proved.
It's proved. End of February, early March. As soon as we're done with the holidays, we'll work out the details. It's going to be like DFW C4D, big meetup thing. But the day before, we'll have a whole nother meetup. It's going to be great. I don't know. What's a red box around you, Matt?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a card. It's like a Christmas card or something.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's
kind of. Yeah. Dumb.
Kind of.
Instagram filters.
Pretty bad, I guess.
Yeah, you should yeet that.
Snapchat filters, not Instagram filters.
Yeet that.
Yeet that.
Yeet.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
All right.
Yeeted it away.
Let's get out of here. I need a nap.
That's GTFO. My back is killing
I need
me.
another bottle of whiskey.
You don't know me.
You don't
know me. Listen, I respect you.
I respect.
Let me tell you, I love you, man. Love you, man.
Dude,
hey,
you just.
All right, on that note, we're going to get out of here. You can rate us on iTunes. You can leave us a review, all the ratings and stuff and things.
This fucking guy.
Can we just say Paul Babb, Feel the Bab 2020? I'm just saying.
Feel the Bab 2020. It's election year coming up.
I know, he's running.
You're not going to vote for Paul, vote for Bernie.
That's true. That's true. Make sure you get all the shirts and things. I'm not going to really go through the spiel because scotch. And and we're on
shirts,
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, hats and pants. Make sure you subscribe to us because the old channel will be gone after the new year. And there's a floppy dog in the scene.
Memories of the Mograph.
Memories of Mograph. But yeah, we got a lot of great people who are going to be on the show here in the next month or so. Make sure you tune in. Happy holidays to everybody. Happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to Beeple, Gangster Beeple in the corner there.
Gangster Beeple.
Nice. Yeah. How it should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
12 Beeples beeping. 11 EJs EJing.
iDesigning.
5
Octane Jesuses. 4 Mograph effectors. 3
4 1080 Ti's. 3
1080 Ti's. 2 1080 Ti's.
1080 and a big old 2080 Ti things.
Oh.
And a merger with Red Giant.
Woo!
All right. Let's get out of here.
All right.
You guys stay on for a minute.
At karaoke.
Getting drunk at karaoke. Yes. Join us at NAB.
We should write this song for reals and then,
let's do it.
Sing
it. How is this
Hey.
not a thing? The 12 days of Mograph.
Don't tempt me. You saw what I did with Monkey Legs.
Do it. Don't take a nap. Write 12 days of Mograph.
Oh my gosh.
Days of Mograph. My PC said to
drunk
me.
creativity going.
My PC said to me, error.
Oh man. All right.
5 baby Yodas.
If only we could.
Redone movies.
Shit the bed. Yeah.
Oh.
So many.
5 Orvilles. And a drunk Dave watching
Orville.
Oh my god. All right.
This should have been the whole episode.
I know, right?
We did it wrong.
We just make it all
We
up.
did it wrong. We could have just wrote the 12 days of Mograph.
We still could. I mean,
12 beeples
12 Beeples beeping.
Yeah,
That's great.
11 Beeples brawling. 10 Beeples that kid. Or this kid.
This kid.
kid.
This guy.
The bitching.
No, I think you need to have the 12 Days of Beeple, and it's all about his artwork.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 12 Trumpers trumping.
Yeah.
Kim Jong's ooning.
Baby Yoda. Zombie baby.
Zombie Yodas.
12 controversial renders.
Yep.
All right.
We're going to
This is from Disney.
And a Trump birthing Hillary.
Yeah, there you go. Ding. 5 Hot Pockets pocking. All right, we're going to get out of here. And until next week, I'm Dave.
And I'm Matt.
I'm David.
I'm Hassenfratz.
Have a good one.
Later, yo.
You don't know me.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays. The merry bells are ringing. Happy holidays.
Oh my God.
Hey, if the moon was made of cheese, would you eat it?
Hey. If Santa was made of baby back ribs,
would you eat them?
I would. It'd be delicious.
Nice.
It's pretty good, I guess. Mograph.com, an online resource for motion graphic artists. Start your week with the Mograph podcast. Industry news, interviews with your favorite artists, and terrible humor. Watch live shows and interviews from Mograph events like NAB, SIGGRAPH, Half-Res, and local meetups. Our Mograph Talks feature live demos and motivation from artists all around the world.
Sometimes you gotta make stuff that you're not gonna put on your reel, and I'm not here to judge.
What if Rick and Morty show up for the countdown at midnight? That's where I peaked in life, in my career.
We gotta stop this thing, Rick! It's gonna kill us all!
Hear from the people that create your software, design your render engines, and artists that are changing the face of modern motion graphics.
You get that render done. Yeah, you better frame what?
Mograph tutorials and online classes will teach you about Cinema 4D, After Effects, as well as other popular software and render engines.
Throw in the HDR Studio, take the render settings, pick the HDR, put in a reflection, and gorgeous.
Branch into new software. Learn time-saving tips, techniques, workflows, and lessons that'll keep you up to date in the world of motion design.
Oh, brother, those are some of my favorite elves.
I love projects that scare me. When our art director comes to us and asks for something that I had never done before, man, it gets me pumped.
Join the conversation in our live sessions. Check out our plugins, or join the hundreds of daily active users in our Slack channel for technical help, advice, contests, or just to joke around. Real nice banana.
Yeah, that's so funny. All right. I'm going to live forever.
Subscribe today and get the latest updates on our YouTube and other social media channels.
Take all your dreams and just do it!
We don't care how you get here, folks. Just get here. Subscribe to Mograph.com.